So now let us do the second one. Find the distance between origin and the point. So you are given the point -8, 6, that I will consider as A, and one other point is origin. Origin is having both the coordinate, x coordinate and y coordinate 0, 0. X coordinate and y coordinate of both the point of, no, only one I will do, only one. Origin means both the coordinate will be 0, 0. So this is my x1, y1, this is my x1, y1, and this is my x2, y2. 1 minute. Exercise 28A. Exercise 28A. One minute. Now I think it is clear. Now let us start. Exercise 28A. Find the distance between origin and the point. You are given one point A -8, 6. Other point is origin. Origin will consider both the coordinates 0, 0. X coordinate 0, y coordinate 0. That we consider as x2, y2. So you will get x1 is -8, x1 is -8, y1 is 6, and x2 is 0, and y2 is 0. x1 is -8, y1 is 6, x2 is 0, y2 is 0. Now the distance between the point A, the distance between the points A, the point A and origin O is, I will read this as AO. You can also read this OA. Yes, anyone you can take. You can take this as x1, y1. You can also take, I have taken AO, you can take OA, no problem. So formula will be, distance formula is x2 minus x1 square. You can also take x1 minus x2 square. x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So yesterday I told you that you have to take the difference of the x coordinate and you have to take the difference of the y coordinate. You cannot mix x coordinate and y coordinate. This you take care. Now my x2 is 0, 0 minus x1 is -8, 0 minus -8 square plus y2 is 0 minus y1 is 6, 0 minus 6 square. So that is square root of 0 minus -8 is 8 square. 8 square plus 0 minus 6 square. So 8 square is 64 and minus 6 square is 36. So it is 100. Square root of 100 we write 10. So OA is 10. The distance between, or AO, the distance between the given point A and origin is 10. You can write 10 unit. When unit is not given, centimeter, meter is not given, we write unit. Yes. Whenever you, now it is clear, right? Whenever the units are not given, we write unit. Centimeter, meter is not given, we write unit. So the distance between the origin and the point is 10 unit. In the same way you will do the remaining two. No, please. Yes. Yes, right. Yes. That this. No problem, no. No, then it will, see, no, then also it will be not wrong. Basically you have to take the difference of x coordinate and take the difference of y coordinate. When you will write x, yes. When you will take x1 minus y1 square, then it will be wrong. Because you are mixing x coordinate and y coordinate, which is wrong. You can take x1 minus x2 square and y2 minus y1 square. Both will work. Yes. Yes. Anyone. See, you can also. Yes. Both will come. Yes. Correct. Basically, you have to take the difference of x coordinate and take the difference of y coordinate. In any order, you can take the difference. That does not matter. But x coordinate difference you have to take, y coordinate difference you have to take. You cannot mix the difference of x and y. No, third will be homework. Second and third will be homework. Question third, yes. Question third. Let us see the question third. The distance between the point, yes. Yes. Third, the distance between the point 3, 1 and 0x. So you can take the point A as 0x, no problem. You can take any point as first, and you can take another point as B which is 3, 1. 3, 1. You can take any point in any order. Now distance between them is given 5. The distance between them is given 5. So distance between A and B is given 5. Find x. What is this x we have to find? So now this you can take as x1, y1, and this you can take x2, y2. So you will get x1 is 0, y1 is x, x2 is 3, and y2 is 1. So we use the distance formula, that is AB is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So but the distance between A and B is given 5. So I will write 5 is equal to square root of x2 is 3 minus x1 is 0, 3 minus 0 square, plus y2 is 1, y1 is x, 1 minus x square. So now we simplify, 5 is equal to square root of 3 minus 0 is 3, 3 square is 9, plus now I will use a minus b whole square, that is 1 square, 1 minus 2 into 1 into 2 into 1 into what is that? 3 minus 0 3 minus 0 is 3, no? Yes, it is clear, right? 3 minus 0 is 3. So 3 square is 9. Bolo, yes. No. 1 minus x square will not be 1 because x is not 0. I have to use a minus b whole square formula. So that will be 1 square, a square minus 2 into 1 into x plus x square. You have to use a minus b whole square formula. So 5 is equal to square root of 9 plus 1 square is 1 minus 2 into x, 2x plus x square. So 5 is equal to square root of 10 minus 2x plus x square. Now I have to remove this square root. To remove this square root, I will square both the sides. Yes, to remove this square root on right hand side, I will square both the sides. So when you will square both the sides, that square root sign will vanish. When you square both the sides, that square root sign will vanish. Yes. Yes, that we see. So we write squaring both the sides. You will get 5 square. 5 square is equal to 10 minus 2x. 10 minus 2x. So 5 square is 25. 25 is equal to 10 minus 2x plus x square. So this I can write 25 minus 10 is 15. 25 minus 10 is x square minus 2x. I can write in any order. minus 2x plus x square, I can write x square minus 2x. So 25 minus 10 is 15. Yes, x square minus 2x. So now I will take 15 on this side, you will get x square minus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation. Wait, no. Wait. No, we don't take x. We don't take common x. So now x square minus 2x minus 15, find two number whose sum is minus 2. Whose sum is minus 2, multiplication is minus 15. So what are, no, it is there, no. It is there. Minus 5 and, yes, minus 5 and plus 3. Minus 5 and plus 3. When you will add, you will get minus 2. When you will multiply, you will get minus 15. So this we write x square minus 5x plus 3x minus 15 is equal to 0. No, it is minus 2, no. So we want the number, bigger number with minus sign. No. Minus 2 will be minus 5 plus 3. Minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2. Minus 5 into 3 is minus 15. So x into x minus 50, x into x minus 5. Wait, no. X minus 5 is 0. So we take x minus 5 common, into x plus 3 is 0. So that will give you x plus 5, x minus 5 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0. So that will give you x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 3, minus 3. Both the sign I will take, because my x is, no, you are wrong. You will take both, because they are the coordinates. They are the coordinates. They are not the length. My x is the coordinate of the point. So you have to take both, plus sign as well as minus sign. Whenever we talk about length or distance, we always take plus sign. But x is the only the coordinate. So coordinate can be negative also, it can be positive also. Yes. Now, yes. Okay, first step. Which step in this? This side or this side? Left side. Okay. Okay. See, you are given 2 points A and B. The distance between 2 points is given 5. So I can use the distance formula. AB is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Now this distance between AB is given 5. So 5 is equal to square root of x2 is 3 minus 0 square plus 1 minus x square. Now we simplify. 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. And that 3 square will be 9. And in this I will use a minus b whole square formula. A minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So that will be 1 square minus 2 into 1 into x plus x square. So 9 plus 1 minus 2x plus x square. 9 plus 1 is 10. Now to remove this square root, I will square both the sides. Yes? Clear now? Yes. So now x is the coordinate. Coordinates of the point can be negative as well as positive. So you have to take both the sign. Whenever it is distance or length, in that case we consider positive sign. But the coordinate of any point can be negative as well as positive. So in this case x is the coordinate. X is the coordinate of the point, so we have taken both the sign. Now 4th, 5th, 6th you have to understand. 1 minute. 4th, let me do 4th one. ठीक है. ठीक है, चलो. Find the, wait. Find the coordinates of the point. You send me on the WhatsApp. Find the coordinates of the point on the x-axis. Find the coordinates of the point on the x-axis which are at a distance of 17 units from the point. Yes, wait, no, wait. We'll see. Yes. Now see, this is my coordinate, no? This is my coordinate x-axis and y-axis. Now, find the coordinates of the point on x-axis. Yes. Now, yesterday I had given you the basic concept. If the point lies on x-axis, its y-coordinate must be 0. If the point lies on the x-axis, its y-coordinate must be 0. Yes or no? Yes? Yes. So now I will take a point A. I will take a point A on x-axis. When you take a point on x-axis, its y-coordinate must be 0. Second coordinate must be 0. So I can take the point A as x comma 0. If you take the point on x-axis, its y-coordinate must be 0. If you take a point on y-axis, its x-coordinate must be 0. So that point you have to remember. So I have taken a point A on x-axis. Now you are given another point. Wait, no. You are given another point 11 comma minus 8. Now can you tell me where will be 11 comma minus 8? Yes. In which quadrant? What is sign of 11? What is sign of 11? No. Where will be 11 comma minus 8? No. See, wait. What is sign of 11 plus? What is sign of 8 minus? So where is plus minus? In which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth. Which quadrant? Somewhere. Fourth quadrant. Yes. So this is my point 11 minus 11 comma 8. Fourth quadrant. And this I will take as B. So now the distance between the point on x-axis and the point 11 comma minus 8 is given, that is 17. The distance between A and B is given, that is 17 unit. Find the point on x-axis. So we write let A x comma 0 be the point on x-axis, let A x comma 0 be the point on x-axis. When you take a point on x-axis, its y-coordinate or second coordinate must be 0. So now I can take this A as x1 y1, I can take this as x1 y1 and B as x2 y2. Yes. So you will get x1 is x, y1 is 0, x2 is minus 11 and y2 is 8. Now use distance formula. What was the new concept in this? The new concept in this is you have to take a point on x-axis, and this result you have to remember. Whenever we take any point on x-axis, its y-coordinate must be 0. Its y-coordinate or second coordinate must be 0 whenever you take any point on the x-axis. See, this diagram is not required in the exam to be drawn. I have drawn you for your understanding. Yes, you can take. So now we apply distance formula. What is the distance formula? The distance formula is AB, that is square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So AB is given. The distance between A and B is given, that is 17. 17 is equal to square root of x2 is minus 11 minus x1 is x square plus y2 is 8 minus y1 is 0 square. So this 17 is equal to, now in this what you can do, see here, this minus 11, you can write this minus 11 as minus 11 plus minus x whole square. Minus 11 minus x, you can write minus 11 plus minus x whole square plus 8 square. And now use the formula A plus B whole square. Use the formula A plus B whole square. So that will be A square. A square means minus 11 square plus 2 into 2 into minus 11 into minus x plus minus x square plus 8 square is 64. So you will get 17 is equal to square root of 11 square is 121 minus into minus plus 22x plus x square plus 64. 17 is 17. Yes, you can take 121 plus 64. This is my x square plus 22x plus 64 plus 121 is 4 plus 1 5, 6 plus 2 is 8, 185. So now to remove this square root sign, I have to square both the sides. Squaring both sides, you have to square both sides. Squaring both sides, this square root sign will vanish. This square root sign will vanish when you will take square on both the sides. So you will get 17 square. Yes, you will get 17 square. You will get 17 square. Yes, 17 square is equal to x square plus 22x plus 185. 17 square is 289. 289 is equal to x square plus 22x plus 185. So take 289 on this side, you will get x square plus 22x plus 185 minus 289 is equal to 0. So you will get x square plus 22x minus 9 minus 5 4, 8 minus 8 0, 2 minus 1 104 is equal to 0. Now which is a quadratic equation? Find two number. Yes, find two number whose sum is no, there you don't do. First you remove the square root. Simplify and then you solve the quadratic. So find two number whose sum is 22 and multiplication is minus 104. So if you take the number 26 and minus 4, what is sum of 26 and minus 4? 22. And what is multiplication of 26 and minus 4? Minus 104. So this I will write x square plus 26x minus 4x minus 104 is equal to 0. So you will take x common, x plus 26 minus 4 into x plus 26 is equal to 0. So you will get x plus 26 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So that will x plus 26 is 0 or x minus 4 is 0. So that will give you x is equal to minus 26, yes, or x is equal to 4. So you have to take both the point. Yes, you have to take both the point because x is the coordinate. So we write so points are A. What is x? X is minus 26 comma 0 or A 4 comma 0. So points are minus 26 comma 0 or 4 comma 0. Just put the value of x. So points are 26 comma 0. Now similarly you have coordinates of the point on the y-axis. So what coordinate you will take on y-axis? Wait. Now fifth one. Now you have to take the point on the y-axis. So what will be the coordinate of that point? Any point not x. How you are talking about x and 0? When you are taking a point on y-axis, 0 comma y. Yes. 0 comma y. Yes, 0 comma y. Because when you are taking a point on y-axis, its x coordinate must be 0. So you can take the point 0 comma y and solve in the same way. Yes. Is it clear? If you are taking a point on y-axis, yes, if you are taking a point on y-axis, you have to take the coordinates as 0 comma y. Should I write the beginning part, or you will be able to write? Yes. Tell me, fifth one. Let me write the beginning part. Further part I will give. Now you have to take a point on y-axis. So on y-axis I can take the point A. Any point which lies on y-axis has x coordinate 0. So that will be 0 comma y. 0 comma y. Now another point is given, minus 8 comma 4. Where is minus 8 comma 4? X is negative, y is positive. So minus 8 comma 4 will be somewhere. It will be minus 8 comma 4. This is my point B. This is my point B. The distance between A and B is given. The distance between A and B is given, which is 10 unit. 10 unit is the distance. So you can take this as x1 y1, x2 y2. Yes. Now further part will be homework. Whenever you are taking a point on y-axis, its x coordinate must be 0. Whenever you are taking a point on x-axis, its y coordinate should be 0. So this you have to remember. Now sixth, a point A is at a distance of root 10 unit from the point 4 comma 3. Find the coordinate of point A. Now sixth one will solve the point A. Yes, the point, let us take the point. Let us take the point A. The point A is at a distance of root 10 unit from the point 4 comma 3. This is another point B. This is 4 comma 3. 4 comma 3. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the point if its ordinate is twice its abscissa. Ordinate means y coordinate. Ordinate means y coordinate. This you remember. Ordinate means y coordinate. Ordinate means y coordinate. And abscissa, and its abscissa is x coordinate. So this you remember. Ordinate means y coordinate. We are talking abscissa means x coordinate. Abscissa means x coordinate. Now the condition is given. Find the coordinates of the point A if its ordinate is twice its abscissa. Ordinate means y coordinate. So now let us take the coordinate of this point. Ordinate means y coordinate. Ordinate is twice of the abscissa. Abscissa means x coordinate. So let us take the abscissa as x. Let us take the abscissa x coordinate as x. So what will be y coordinate? Ordinate will be twice of that. So yes, 2x. So x comma 2x. Ordinate means y coordinate. So in a simple language, it is given the y coordinate is double of the x coordinate. Y coordinate is double of the x coordinate. So if you take the x coordinate as x, y coordinate will be 2x. Now the distance between them is given. Wait, the distance between, because see the condition in the given, the point A has ordinate. The point A has ordinate. Ordinate means y coordinate. Is twice its abscissa. Abscissa means x coordinate. Y coordinate is double of the x coordinate. So if you take x coordinate as if you take x coordinate as x, the y coordinate will be double of that. That will be 2x. This is my x1 y1. This distance is root 10 unit. Distance between them is given, that is root 10. Root 10 is the distance between them. So now what you can do very quickly, this you can take as x1 y1 and this you can take as x2 y2. So my wait, my x1 is x, y1 is 2x, x2 is 4 and y2 is 3. So use distance formula. Now should I give further part? No, let me solve it. Because x is there, so let me, yes, the distance, see, ordinate means y coordinate and abscissa means x coordinate. So ordinate is double of the abscissa, means y coordinate is double of the x coordinate. So if the x coordinate is x, y coordinate will be double of that will be 2x. Now the distance between A and B is given root 10. So now we use the distance formula. AB is square root of, yes, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So AB is given root 10 is equal to x2. x2 is 4 minus x1 x, 4 minus x square plus y2 is 3 minus y1 is 2x, 3 minus 2x square. So root 10 is equal to square root of, now use the formula a minus b whole square, So 4 square is 16 minus 4, 2 into 4 into x, 8x plus x square plus 9 minus 2 into 3 into 2 minus 12x. 2 into 3 into 2x, 2 into 3, 6 into 2, 12x, plus 2x square, 2x square is 4x square. So you will get root 10 is equal to, simplify this, x square plus 4x square is 5x square, x square plus 4x square is 5x square, minus 8x minus 12x is minus 20x, then 16 plus 9 is 25. Now I have square root on both the sides. So I will square both sides. Squaring both sides. Yes. Squaring both sides. You will get 10 is equal to 5x square minus 20x plus 25. Take 10 on the other side. You will get 5x square minus 20x plus 25 minus 15 is equal to 0. Sorry, minus 10 is equal to 0. So you will get 5x square minus 20x plus 15 is equal to 0. Now from each you can divide by 5.